Nikola Jokic has more triple-doubles than Michael Jordan. Rajon Rondo is the only player to win a championship with the Celtics and the Lakers. Air Jordans were once banned from the NBA, and every time that Michael Jordan played a game with the Air Jordans when they were banned, he was fined $5,000. The Spurs could go 0-82 for the next 10 years straight, and they would still have a winning record as a franchise. On the other hand, the Clippers could go 82-0 for the next 5 years and still have an all-time losing record. Larry Bird is the only person to win both MVP and Coach of the Year. In the 2018-19 season, Brook Lopez scored more threes in a single season than Kobe Bryant ever did in a single season. Lonzo Ball has more songs on Spotify than he does free throws made. In the 08-09 season, Jose Calderon had a 98% free throw percentage. He only missed 2 free throws the entire season, and he went 148 for 150. LeBron is the only player to ever win Finals MVP with 3 different teams. Shaquille O'Neal only made 1 three-pointer his entire career. The 96 Bulls and the 2016 Warriors are the only 2 teams ever to get more than 70 wins in a single season. The shortest player ever, Muggsy Bogues, and the tallest player ever, Manute Bol, both played on the same team in the same season. Dale Ellis holds the record for most minutes in a game with 69.
Nice.
The game went to 5 overtimes with a final score of 155-154. The second most minutes in a game is by Xavier McDaniel, who had 68 minutes in that same game. J.R. Smith doesn't even drink Hennessy, and he's confused as to why a lot of people call him the Henny God. This past season, the Celtics' Brad Wanamaker led the league in free throw percentage, shooting 92% from the line. James Harden's high school coach helped to develop Harden's ability to draw fouls by rewarding him with free burgers whenever he made more than 6 free throws in a game. In 1974, Pete Maravich said, "I don't want to play for 10 years in the NBA and then die of a heart attack at the age of 40. He then went on to play 10 years in the NBA and would later die of a heart attack at the age of 40. There have only been 4 players in NBA history whose name was TJ. 3 of those players are on the Pacers right now. In 1999, Kobe Bryant missed a shot because a camera from the stands flashed his eyes. The next summer, Kobe stared at the sun for 6 hours a day to prevent this from happening again. Ray Allen's real first name is Walter, and Steph Curry's real first name is Wardell. Kobe's dad played in the NBA. His name was Joe Bryant, and he averaged 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists over the course of his entire career. There have only been 5 quadruple doubles in NBA history. Have you ever wondered why people call Kobe Bean Bryant? It's because Bean is his actual middle name. Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook are the only 2 players to have 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists all in a single game. The term three-peat, which is when a team wins 3 championships in a row, was made up by Pat Riley, who has never three-peated himself. Before playing in the NBA, Pau Gasol went to medical school and studied to become a doctor. The biggest blowout in NBA history occurred on December 16, 1991. That game, the Cavs beat the Heat by 68 points. The Celtics and the Knicks are the only 2 original teams that have never relocated or changed their name. The Twitter logo is named Larry the Bird after Celtics legend Larry Bird. Yao Ming made the All-Star team 8 out of 8 times in his career, making him the only player to never miss an All-Star game. Dennis Rodman, who is known for his great rebounding, never led the league in rebounds until he was 6 years into his career. He then led the league in rebounds for the next 7 years straight. A guard hasn't won Defensive Player of the Year since 1996 when Gary Payton won the award. In the 2020 Finals, when Jimmy Butler had a 40-point, 11-rebound, and 13-assist night, he became the first player to ever outdo LeBron in all 3 of the major categories in a Finals game. Serge Ibaka is the only player to have recorded more than 1,500 blocks and made more than 500 threes over the course of his career. George Hill owns an 850-acre ranch in Texas, which contains zebras, wildebeest, kangaroos, and many other robust animals. Michael Jordan has the worst three-point contest performance ever with only 5 points. Luka Doncic himself has more triple-doubles than the Jazz have had in the history of their franchise. From December 1990 until 1998, Michael Jordan never lost 3 games in a row with the Bulls. The last 37 NBA Finals have included at least one player who played with Shaq at some point in their career. Tyson Chandler and Jamal Crawford are the only active players who have played against Michael Jordan. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has more individual wins than the Hornets have as an organization. Vince Carter has played with or against 37% of the players who have ever played in the NBA. In every NBA Finals that were played in the 80s, either the Celtics or the Lakers were competing for the championship. Kobe Bryant holds the record for the most missed shots in the NBA history. Basketball players only stopped wearing short shorts because Michael Jordan wanted to wear his college shorts under his NBA ones, so he needed more baggy shorts to cover up his college ones. Only 0.03% of high school players make it to the NBA. Once upon a time, a woman was drafted to the NBA. She was drafted by the Jazz in the 7th round, but she had to miss training camp because she was pregnant. She still remains the only woman to ever be drafted. Since 1990, only 12 different teams have won the NBA championship. Who do you think scored them? Well, that's it for this video. Tell me down below in the comments if you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing. See ya.